What's up, y'all? Welcome to Bonafide Takeover Sports. This is your host, Bold Barry. As you can see, I'm rocking solo today as T-Wil is out in California enjoying the sunshine and the nice weather out there. I'm here to bring to you today the fireworks that happened last week with Gordon Hayward, obviously, in the Celtics, and I'll probably be touching a little bit on the Summer League as we kind of got a star emerging out of that Summer League, which is Jason Tatum. Smart pick on by Danny Ainge, even though I've been knocking him a lot for it, but it is what it is. So we're going to start with this Hayward trade, or sorry, not Hayward trade, but this Hayward signing. Very good signing. Amidst all the battling and all the trash talking and the drama and the letters and the leaked information and all the excitement and circus going around the whole, Hayward signing, which he was the, marquee free agent on the market this summer, and I'm glad that we got him. We can obviously thank Brad Stevens for that because Danny, he was we were all looking at Danny like, what are you going to be doing here? But, he made something happen with the assist of Brad Stevens here. It does a lot for us. We got a 20-plus scorer on the court. We have somebody that can actually take over the game that's over 5'9". I know a lot of people out there have been saying, oh, it's hard for a player who's 5'9" to win the championship, or you can't build a team around a guy who's 5'9" winning championships or whatever like that. But regardless of the fact of the matter is the man averaged 30 points a game damn near, and adding Hayward is definitely another piece to the puzzle that can get you that one step over Cleveland. We obviously need big men. We're lacking in rebounds. We don't have any rim protection, and in order to get through the East, obviously you gotta get through LeBron. And what LeBron likes to do best is get to the rack, get to the free throw line, and etc. And then you have the glass eaters down there, which obviously is LeBron himself, who's able to get a triple double if he needs to. You got Tristan Thompson, who, even though in the finals he kind of averaged, I think like 4 rebounds a game or something crazy like that, he's able to kill you on the glass. And then you have Kevin Love. So obviously Boston, they need to go pick up a couple of big men or a couple of small pieces where they can fill in those voids. It's obviously on record that Brad Stevens has been saying that he doesn't believe in the big man position and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, that's what you need to win. You need rebounders that is going to get you those possessions, especially when they're going down and later in the game. Later this week too, or later last week, we also had the AB trade, which was questionable only because of what you got for it. You got a second-round pick in Marcus Morris, which at the end of the day, Marcus Morris isn't bad. The guy put up, I believe, 15 and 5, which is, as I said before, a downgrade in the rebounding category, considering that Avery Bradley was actually one of our better rebounders on the team as well as defenders. But Marcus Morris, he brings that intensity, I guess, on the gritty and the rugged, and I've been hearing that he's mean and all that stuff like that. I mean, similar to his brother. His brother, he was getting into a lot of our players' heads as well. But I'll take the brother too. I'll take him. He puts up 14 and 5, so it's an upgrade as far as having another scoring threat from like Jabrek Coles and the James Youngs, the guys that we don't use. So it's an upgrade as far as that. But we definitely lose we definitely lose a defender, out there to guard the Kyries and the dominant guards out there, as we have Isaiah Thomas as a liability out there on defense. But we do have Smart, we do have Crowder, and Smart I do like a little better, just because he can guard 1 through 4, and he's able to lock down a post defender or post offensive threat if we need to. I mean, we watched this happen a few years back with Millsap, so he has the capability of doing that, and he can transform into Bradley. I mean, Bradley was exactly where Smart was as far as offensive wise, as far as his game went. He had a corner 3 and that was it. So there's still a lot of game left to see where he goes. We still got a good 4 years to see if he's going to develop into AB or better. We also got Jay Crowder, who it's been speculated what's going to happen with him. I also saw that he's going to be on the Celtics for now. I don't think he will, because we have a log jam as far as the small forward position goes alone. And I know this is small ball, and I know Brad Stevens is like, let's just play small ball, and I don't believe in big men, even though none of these guys that we do have are awesome rebounders like that. So that plan may have to change, especially if you want to win. Contending's fine and everything, but when it comes down to winning, you kind of got to be able to, crash the glass and, protect the paint when it's needed, especially if we're talking about Cleveland. Other than that, I mean, the Celtics, they made a couple of good moves. We did good in drafting Jason Tatum. I like what he's doing in the summer league. We got a lot of work to do, but I give the overall, grade of the offseason definitely a B. I'll give the trade probably a C plus, just because I feel like we could have got a lot more for at least Avery Bradley if we were going to deal him, but I guess that's just how the business goes sometimes. So it is what it is, but at least we still have Marcus Smart. We still have Terry Rozier, so we still have guys to fill that void. So I'm not too upset about it, but hopefully Danny makes the move. With that being said, probably going to segue into the NBA Summer League and see how that goes. Talk about Jason Tatum and how good that man is, and is he really the best player in the draft, and did Danny get a steal by trading down, even though I totally disagreed with it. Should have just kept the number one, but that's neither here nor there. So until next time, I'll see y'all.